Okay. This way. This area really looks so pretty. It's like golden hour all the time. Uh-oh. Kind of want to sneak attack him and silent strike, but I also kind of want to let them kill these guys. And then I don't have to. Let them take each other out. Thinking smarter, not harder. Where are we heading anyway? That way? Maybe we can go while they're doing their thing. Is there an easy way up there for us? It's a really cool bridge. I hope these guys are friendly for now. It's a little intimidating. But this looks so cool. Whoa, what is that? That is really cool. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Alright, we're almost there. I think we just have to cross this bridge. Let's just light this campfire first.
I suppose they had... Oh, wonderful.
I'm sorry for the wait, but
See, do these not look like Canadian geese? They totally do.
This is outrageous. Loyal citizens.
It's a goose. See? It's a Canadian goose, clearly.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
Ooh, another fire. We're just gonna light all the fires
I thought
whenever
Meridian
we
was-
see one.
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Hello, sir. Do you have anything good for me? Free sample box. Even if I don't buy anything, I always take the free sample box. I don't think I've opened any of them in the last while, though.
What's going on?
We should do some sample box unboxings.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
If this keeps always the merchants who suffer. Great day for getting things done.
Alright, here we go.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy!
Did you just
Hey,
call me
you're
grimy?
alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
Nice.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked.
We walked like
What
a
did you wanna
foot
tell
away.
me?
Why I'm here or your sister?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
Olin.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Alright, your sister?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too.
Oh no, I miss
At
Rost.
the Proving. The man who raised me.
Sad.
His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
Time to go to Olin's?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, Atticus, I know, right? Aloy has some serious stamina. Couldn't be me. I
So
would
many
be
people
gasping.
talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't.
I would gas out so
Just
quick.
drink.
Alright, we are following Erend, who is walking in circles. Sir, get it together. Come on.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
His walk is so funny.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
I know, right? Okay, Erend, you're doing a really bad job of leading me.
Hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel. Does he let blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa? How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after
No,
year.
Atticus, you're
Why
making me
does
hungry.
he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister murdered, and her death unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
He's not in a happy
What
mood.
did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Alright, Erend, where are you taking me? This feels a little sketchy.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
That's one way
Oh.
to do it.
That was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. That, other than the door.
Other
of
than
this.
the door.
For one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
A corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Is there anything else, or are we just gonna open this hatch? Heavy covering, expertly braced and reinforced. Examine the rug. Okay. Let's just check upstairs before we open the hatch and see where that leads. Family portrait, woven fabric, painted with ochre and insect-derived pigments, shows a family unit. Nice. Okay, back downstairs.
Let's see what's underneath.
Alright guys, what do you
Hey,
think
how
is
did that
down
get
here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Okay, find a way to break the hatch. Can I shoot it with fire? I don't think that was the right way to go about this. Expertly braced and reinforced. Can we break the reinforcements? I have no idea how to do this. Is there something in here that we can use? I have no idea what we're doing here.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
I don't think so either.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant.
He is in a
I was
mood.
talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Have you been here before?
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest
his
I got
secret
was
lair?
a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
Okay, I need to look
I'll
around.
look around.
That's what we came for.
Okay, there's got to be something that we can use. In order to help us break the hatch. Let's go back upstairs for a second.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
There's got to be some. Oh, what's this? I didn't see that before. Is this right above? Oh yeah. This is
Looks
the
big and
way.
heavy. Good, let's give it a little push.
I love that my first thought was to shoot arrows at it. That's one way in.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Minor details. Can I jump down? Ouch. That was a bad idea. Okay, well, let's go exploring.
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
So if he did do something wrong, that's probably why. He was trying to keep his family safe. Map. Two-dimensional representation, etched directions, geographical data transposed. Examine the map. Okie dokie. Can we pull on any of these? They look like levers. Or something.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Anything else here that we need to explore in more detail?
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Okay. I think we're done here. Let's talk to Erend.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Should I tell him the truth? I don't know if we can trust him. I should be going.
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
But I didn't say
I'm
anything.
asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
We'll help him. Find Olin at the excavation site. Alright, so that's next on our list. But maybe we should go and help Erend first. Maybe. There's a lot of things to do in this town.
Damn Shadow Karja murdered her.
Let's go talk to some of these people. See what missions they want to send us on.
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Hello, Mr. Merchant. I'll take that.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house!
No, no.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
A thief?
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Your sword?
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive
Shiny
me.
sword.
That's
Got
not
it.
even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
Your nephew.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Okay, I'll investigate.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
I think we're about to find a lot of new side quests in this town. Where'd all the other exclamation points go? Thought I saw a whole bunch of them. This city is really, really pretty. Wow, look at the sky. That is so cool. Okay. Let's see. See, there's one. Not sure how we're gonna get to it, but we'll find it. Okay, we gotta find a way up somehow. Can we go this way? This place is like a maze.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
Okay, let's decide what we're gonna do next on our quest list. City of the Sun is our main quest, where we're supposed to find Olin at the excavation site. Then there's the Field of the Fallen. Aaron's sister Ezra was ambushed and killed by the Shadow Karja. He wants to track down the soldiers who did it and take his revenge. We'll definitely do that soon. Ooh, robbing the rich. A brazen robbery in broad daylight deprives a noble of a precious heirloom. How was he targeted and why? I think maybe we'll do this one first. Yeah, let's do this one. Just one last quick mission before we stop for the night. My poutine is calling my name. Okay.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Interesting. Alright, investigate the crime scene. I like the music that they're playing. Wouldn't the crime scene be inside of his house, though? Like, can we get up there? Can I go inside, sir?
Any news about my stolen sword?
No, none. I'm
Not
very
yet.
confused.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Okay, it's telling us investigate the crime scene, but I am lost. Let's see if we can pick up anything using this. Yeah, I got got stuck.
Meridian survives thanks to a long line of nobility. Don't you forget it.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Oh, okay. Can I climb in here?
My focus could find something I've missed. The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops of blood leading away.
There we go. Okay, follow the blood trail. I don't know why I was so confused by that.
Ah, you're everything I'm not.
Blood.
Strong,
I'm still on the
brave,
trail.
active. Come.
We should send help to them.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends
Boss
here.
said he lost another caravan in the machine.
Someone must have seen the thief.
Docked my wages.
Okay,
Again.
talk to a witness.
I like to pace myself. And right now, the pace is...
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Safe to sit here.
Okay.
Head into the Outlands and a machine will get you.
Go to the base of the stairs.
Maybe I'll go fishing.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Alright, let's go find him.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Let's go see. Return to the merchant.
Disappointed for those of us who went to find a better life.
Sit here forever.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I
This
should go
is
to
really
this watermill
interesting.
then to find out what's going on.
Okay, go to the watermill. This took an interesting turn.
Bought my bed from a car job. Just like them.
This little side mission is turning into something entirely different. Oh wait. I gotta get up there. Can I jump up this way? No.
Wouldn't mind a bite in.
Okay. We gotta go across this.
You're a bad end. It's what comes of letting women lead.
Can we get through here? That's interesting. Maybe maybe we will have to go down. It's gotta be a faster way though. I definitely feel like I'm missing something. Alright, where is this taking us? See, it's like, it's leading us back here, but I don't see how that's helpful if we can't get in. Can we use this thing? Okay, I'm clearly missing something here. Okay, you can use this. Never mind. Will this open then? Okay, I pressed the lever. Now what? I am very confused. Oh, there we go. It just took a really long time to get here. I was being impatient. My bad. This is such a scary elevator. Exiting the settlement. Oh my gosh, look at my hair. Aloy's hair looks so funny. It's just floating in the wind. Okay. We'll do this real quick. There we go.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out the watermill thing. And how to access the elevator.
Good for an old remedy.
I feel like she sent me on a wild goose chase.
These will keep.
Okay, this must be the spot.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
So we've got a Robin Hood situation on our hands here.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
So what now?
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
That was a really interesting little side quest. Okay, now I want to find our way back up to the city. Uh-oh. We have had a technical error. Don't report. That's okay. That was an interesting little side quest, though. I really enjoyed that. I wonder where that's gonna take us next. I was actually just about to save up, so that was really bad timing. I wonder what caused the crash. Hopefully it didn't put us back too far. Let's see where we load in. We did just save at the that fire pit. We might just have to do that one little chat again. Hopefully not, though. Let's see. Robbing the rich, go to the fork in the road. So did we already chat with him? Or do we have to do it again?
Machines or bandits try to get past me.
Any word about my partner?
Okay, cool. We're good.
Haven't been stealing. I promise.
It auto-saved. Okay, I'm glad. We don't have to do this part all over again. Okay, let's check our quests real quick. Robbing the rich. Go to the fork in the road to learn what happened to Nassan. Field of the Fallen, City of the Sun. Okay. I think we'll do Robbing the Rich next, and then we'll get back to the main quest with the City of the Sun. Let's just see where it's taking. Oh, that's far. Okay. Okay, what about the other one? Let's just see if the other one's closer. Show on the map. Okay, you know what? We'll do that first, and then we'll head to this. Okay, where are we, and where is the nearest fire? Okay, that wasn't too bad, even though the game crashed. Luckily, we didn't lose any progress. But I think we're gonna stop here for the night. I am in the mood to eat some poutine and get cozy with my Switch and maybe a nice movie. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you everyone for lurking and chatting. And thank you, Dunkin' Donuts, for the follow. If you want to stick around, we'll find somebody to raid. So, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.